breaking down the chord shapes really quickly, the first one is F sharp major. You have your first finger barring the first fret, but really the pressure only needs to happen on the big string and the two little ones. But if you focus on pushing from the center of your finger, that should make that easier. You don't really have much of a trouble with this shape. 2 finger on the 3rd fret G string, 3 finger on the 4th fret of the A string, and the pinky finger on the 4th fret of the D. All 6 strings. Then the B major. Your first finger is on the A string, 2nd fret, and then you've got this other bar happening where your 3 finger, ring finger, is barring the 4th fret of the DGB. And for the C sharp, it's the same shape. You just start on the 4th fret, so you have 4 and 6. Alright, so the real action is in the right hand. Let's take a look at that. Alright, follow along with the tab. The first chord is an F sharp, and you're taking your thumb and you're hitting 3 open E strings. And then the 2nd fret, same string, and then you're going to hit D and G together. And then you're going to hit the E string, and then your 2 and 3 your middle and ring finger hit the G and B strings, and then your index and middle hit the D and G strings. And then open A string with the thumb, 2nd fret, and then your middle and ring are hitting the G and B strings. Then you're moving to the C sharp chord, and your thumb is hitting the A, and your ring is hitting the B string, and then your index and middle are hitting the D and G strings. And then you have an open E again, back to the F sharp chord. And then index middle, thumb, index middle, middle ring on G and B, then index middle. And then when you get to that last measure in the first line, you have thumb and then index and middle on D and G, and then I move these 3 down to GBE, and I hit those with index middle ring, and then I move the index and middle back to the D and G, and then the thumb hits here on the A to go to the B, and now we're on to the 2nd line. So we've got thumb hitting the A, this is on the B chord, 2nd line, and then middle and ring hitting G and B, then thumb on the A, and then middle and ring hitting G and B, and then index and middle hitting D and G, thumb on A, middle ring G and B, and then moving up to the C sharp, and the middle hits the A, and then ring hits the B by itself, and then middle and ring hit the G and B, and then you're back to the F sharp, and where you're hitting the E with the thumb, middle ring, and then middle ring hits the, middle index hits the D and G, then the thumb, and then middle ring, G, B, and then that was just one time, and then index, middle, thumb, thumb, index, middle, and then now we're on to line 3 on that C sharp. And now we're back down to the B. So A string, G and B, A, G and B, D and G, and then open E, and then 2nd fret, and then that's all with the thumb, and then thumb, middle ring, thumb index ring, thumb, thumb, and then index middle, thumb, middle ring, index ring, middle, and then one open bass string to send it back to the beginning. And here's the beginning note. Using a pick. Second riff for the Gimme One Reason solo. You're taking your 3 finger and you're on the 12th fret of the B string, and you're going to bend that twice, which is like sliding along that fretboard like it's a railing. And then you're doing a really quick pick and pull off from 12 to 10 with the ring to 1st, like this. And then you're taking your 2 finger and put it on the 11th fret of the G string. And then you have a little baby bend with your 1st finger on the G string, the B string, 10th fret. And then you have 2 12s, back to a 10 with the 1st finger. And then you're going to take your 2 finger and you're going to bar the 11th fret of the G and D string so you can bounce back and forth like this. You remember that? So that looks like... And then... And then you have the 1st finger hitting the 10th fret of the D with another little baby bend. And a stop. And I'm stopping that with my picking hand. 10th fret. 1 and 2 and 3 and... One and 2